started out like a movie scene, something straight out of a magazine. I crossed my fingers you'd come to me, then all of a sudden it became reality. Don't care about no gold, no one else to hit my phone up. None of that pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind, your love, it is all that I need.
Loves, good morning. This is now Wednesday morning, but I really wanted to catch up quickly before I go to work. Let's talk about what I'm wearing first of all. Remember that Janine Naylor collab with Target, the Future Collective, I think it is usually called. So this was one of the pieces from her. This top is really meant to be a halter neck, but I did a thing where I tucked the straps in and I pinned them. This was a quick fix. I can actually attach these straps to the back by obviously stitching them down, and I can even have the extra fabric hang out on the outside. So I think I'm gonna do that. I just thought of it this morning because I wanted to wear it to work, but I prefer to wear it like this to work than as a halter neck, even though I could. I'm pairing it with this white skirt that I got from ASOS. Guys, I've had this skirt for eons. I don't know, maybe 8 years. On and off, I've had this in my closet forever, and it's one of these really well-made skirts. Just like ASOS really have great stuff. I have blazers from ASOS that I've owned for years, and this is another great piece. It's a cotton blend fabric. My job is very casual. We don't have to get dressed up. We don't need to wear business attire. It's very, very relaxed. I was thinking about wearing my Quince flats, but I actually prefer my Havaiana slides. I want to say thank you all so much for the love on the last video where I touched on the challenges of over 50 content creator, and I didn't really even highlight my challenges really. I probably touched on them just a little bit. After reading some of your messages, one of you explained what you thought Michelle, and her name is Michelle, and I've gotten to learn more about her since this video. And this is what I love about social media and content creating and the whole. You can get to really learn so much about different people. So I feel like Michelle and I are now getting closer. We have been exchanging emails back and forth. I watched her videos, guys, and I know I probably am all over the place. Before I start a ramble, one of you corrected me and said you feel like the question wasn't about discrimination from my audience, but discrimination as a content creator who's over 50, like working with brands. If my age has been an issue, like if there's ageism in content creating, and there is, and I will talk to you guys about that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on this video, but I definitely will touch on that. That is a subject, and there is some ageism for sure. I've experienced it. So thank you for helping to explain that. I watched all of Michelle's videos, which aren't a lot. The channel that she messaged me on is a private channel. It's her private account. So it's just like you guys who don't have a YouTube channel have your private account that is linked to Gmail. That was what that was. But guys, when I tell you Michelle's content is top tier. Her videos are so well organized. The editing skills, I don't know if she's editing her videos herself, but whoever is editing those videos did a thorough job. But then the filming, like the angles, the ranges, like I'm actually inspired by some of her editing. Step into your when I look at the way she edits and films, chef's kiss. So good. She pulls you in with her editing style. Everything is very relaxing. I like her music choices, and it's elevated. It gives elevated vibes. Girl, you are going to grow. I'm going to leave the name of her channel here. Guys, definitely go and check her out. She's only got about 3 or 4 videos up right now, and I think maybe she started and she stopped and then she started again. Most of us have a slow start, so give yourself grace. Allow yourself to grow. Do not give up on yourself. Keep posting those videos. I can't wait to see your next video. I spent my Monday while working listening and watching her videos, and I never got bored. Very well done, sis. Very well done. My only critique for her, which she's already changed, was to fix her thumbnail. Well, no, not her thumbnail. I think her thumbnails were fine, even though I think she can make them even more clickable. What you put on your thumbnail can bring other viewers, because if someone has never watched any of your videos, that's what will make them click. What you put as your title is what will help make other people click. If you've already got an audience who are looking for your content, it's less about them and more about other people who've never seen your content before. So your growth is about pulling new people. It's about getting people who don't know anything about you to be interested in what you are showing. And once they click on your videos, girl, they're gonna come back. Anyway, I need to get to work, y'all. Today is actually the YouTube summer shop social event, but I'm not going, guys, because Google team have a presentation at my job today, so I am a part of it, so I need to be there. And then after that, we have a happy hour, which is around 4, and the shop social is around 2 p.m. 2 things that I gained from going to shop social: connecting with other creators, but also learning all of the nuances of YouTube and their new shopping program. So I'm gonna miss that, but I know there's ways for me to catch up, and I think that they'll probably email me the program from today, so we'll get to see what they discuss, even though I'm not going to be there in person. Alright, I feel like I've talked enough, guys. I'll catch up with you all later. Like another beautiful day, guys. Guys, I just finished listening to Tanika B's video, and it was all about the ease of having money, knowing what it's like to not have, and being able to get past that poverty and live a better life, and knowing that money doesn't have to change you. It can change your lifetime. I love that. I love that. It was such a good conversation.
No, don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind. Your love, it is all that I need. It's all that
I need. So I just left my work happy hour, which was more like happy 3 hours, because it's almost 3 hours that we were at that spot. We had a space, like a lounge to ourselves, which was really good. There's about 30 of us, maybe less. The perfect number, I think, for the space. It was beautiful there, guys. It was so nice. I'm trying not to drink because my body has gotten used to not having alcohol often. So when I do drink, I can only get not even 1 drink down. I'm drinking like a third of a drink and leaving the rest. And then I'm drinking a ton of water. Alcohol is not really my thing anymore, y'all. I had this drink called the hibiscus. Was it a hibiscus margarita, I think? It tasted good. But yeah, tequila, I think, was the alcohol. It's no longer my thing. I'm so tired because I need some extra rest. I've only been getting like 5 hours or so of sleep, which is not good. you can see I'm wearing my light cardigan because it's not hot. It's a beautiful summer day. We love that. It's almost 7. We were at that place around 4, so that's a good time. I could have left more than an hour ago, but everyone was like, not yet, don't leave yet, don't leave yet. They're not in a hurry to come over to that place. I am. I've got things to do. Beautiful people, good morning. This is now Thursday morning. I'm heading into work. Wanted to share with you my outfit of the day. This top, I'm trying to keep it higher up than lower down. The cleavage, y'all. Now this is a Zara top. I've shown you guys this top before. I wore it to the vintage market with some of my friends. I wore it with the jeans that day, and I just love how it just gives me a little bit more shape. And the skirt is not actually a skirt. This is my slip dress. This dress is a lot shorter than it may appear right now, so instead of pulling it all the way up, I just kept it at my waist, and the straps that you normally would put over your shoulders, I have them tied together and tucked in so that the top of the dress kind of like folds in and sits flat against my waist. Sunglasses were from Anthropology, and I've had these forever and a day. And that is my look. Earrings are Amazon ring. This is the white and gold one. This is from Ana Luisa. And then I have one of the Fendi rings. In this actually comes as a double pair. I have this at the top, and that is it. I will be taking my usual Fendi tote because she holds everything, and then I can put her over my shoulders and my hands get tired. But I tend to carry her like this most times because I do not like the mark it leaves on my shoulders. Wearing my scarf now. It will be removed when I get to work because my hair is still wet. And that is the vibe. Later, guys. It is another beautiful day. Loving the weather so far. It's not scorching like it was for a while. Feels good. Today we are going to be having a lunch date, the legal team. So getting together, we'll probably head into the Hudson Yards, I think, for lunch. So it's gonna be a short day like yesterday. Yesterday we stopped work at around 3:30 and had our happy hour at around 4. It was an early happy hour. But for some people it might not be. Some people's job is finished at 3. Mine's finished at 6. Which to me is like a long day.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free. But can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lux. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm serving rich Auntie GloreeB. I know my job is a blessing, but if you take me. Rocks on my wrist, fur on my feet. Setting the table in all the chic. Baby, come eat. I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king if I trust, but you must.
I'm back home. I switched my sunglasses this morning. I think I had on the Anthropology pair. These are my Amazon. These pair I feel just goes with everything. They have a hint of silver, but yet they feel like they have a hint of gold on the frame. The frame isn't like full silver, and to me they aren't full gold either. I love how comfortable these are. I like that they do not like rest on my eyes, like under my eye and against my cheekbones, because most of the sunglasses that I wear, including the ones I wore this morning, does this thing where it just leaves this huge print because it's, you know, it's hot out, my makeup comes off and goes on the sunglasses, and then I have this streak, which is not cute. So when I saw that happen this morning, I added some powder to around my nose, and then I didn't put those on again. And I'm probably going to be focusing on glasses like these throughout the summer. Wow, what a week. I had a great week. I feel like there was so much fun involved and not just work. So on Tuesday we did lunch together, my team. We had dinner as well. I didn't film a lot on Tuesday. I did film a little bit on Wednesday when we had our happy hour, and then I filmed a little bit today when we went out for lunch. We went to the Spanish restaurant in Hudson Yard, and it was good. We had a wonderful time. By the time we came back to work, I felt so stuffed and so tired. I didn't want to do anything. I'm already physically tired because I was doing the most. Coming home late, going to bed late, getting up early, teaching my workout sessions. It was just one of those weeks where it was packed to the seams. Today, I got so many compliments on this outfit. Oh, the compliments! You guys may remember I've worked with Cozy Island, and I've been killing these shoes, guys. They're just a perfect shoe. The heels aren't too high, and they're super comfortable. Like the width in the front is like a medium width. It might feel wide, but I feel like the fabric is so soft, like there's no pressure, and then that's extra like cushioning, and the soles it's so soft and cushy. I love them so much, and they're the perfect color to me to work with just about everything. A nude heel will take you far, guys. As I was walking to the train, I was getting compliments. When I got off the train, I was getting compliments. When I got into the office, everyone was, oh my god, I love your, like everyone was obsessed with the look, and I didn't even think much about it. I just knew I needed something quick. When we got to the restaurant, I remember going to the bathroom, and this older lady was giving me a rundown on the look, you know, the whole peplum. Just know that your girl was looking extra fine, okay? I'm gonna go get comfy, get myself some dinner. I do have some dessert that was left back from today because we didn't eat dessert. We were so full by the time we were done. We decided to just take our dessert to go. I have a cheesecake, and I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna share it with Jay. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing myself. Hey fam, I have started packing. I've also been trying things on just to like figure out what I'm going to take with me. Trying to keep it very simple but cute. What I like to do is to pack my carry-on first. Try to get as many things in my carry-on that can fit, and then leave the space in the bigger suitcase, because that 50 pounds adds up so fast. This top that I'm currently wearing, it's kind of like boob challenge. You can see the back. It's really not, the way I'm wearing it right now is not exactly how it's meant to be. There's this wide space in the front, and because I have larger boobs, I don't want to like show the boobs really. I want to be able to like conceal them, and the way this was made, it has like about 1.5 inches space in front where the seams meet is opened, so they don't meet in the middle. So I kind of like did a thing where I folded and then tied the band that comes, it comes with a band to tie. The tie is supposed to be in the back. So rather than pulling it to tie in the back, I pulled it around to the front to make sure the front was secure first. The sash was long enough for me to loop it around twice. I've had this for maybe 4 years, guys, and never worn it because of that reason. If you have smaller boobs, guys, enjoy it. I had smaller boobs, and for those of you who do not know, I currently have implants, and I am ready to get these things removed. I feel like it's such a challenge to find things to fit and not look like too provocative, because a lot of the pieces that are being made now are showing a lot of like cleavage. For those with smaller boobs, it looks more like classy, and for a woman who have bigger boobs, to me it just looks like you're trying to show something, and that's not my aim. I just like the style, and I would love to wear it without having that problem. And then when it comes to like fitting other pieces, I'm always challenged. My favorite style right now, just because of these boobs, is wearing things that are like square neck or something that comes higher, because I prefer to show my back. And that never was the case before. I always loved showing my back, but I was never worried or bothered about something that had a deep neckline. But now I'm always like, geez, this thing is gonna show all of my boobs, it's gonna show all my boobs, and that's all people are gonna notice. And I am not my boobs, guys. I am way more than them, and that's never my aim. My aim is never to like have the focus be on them. Just, you know, I got them, I paid to get them bigger. Now I wish I didn't. And my reason was probably the same reason as a lot of people who, especially people who've gotten pregnant, who've lost elasticity in their breast. To fill the breast mass, a lot of people will get implants, and that was me. Not that I was ever pregnant, but what happened is I had lost a lot of breast mass when I was younger from having surgery where lumps were removed. I had a video that went into detail about that. So I had lost a lot of mass in my boobs because of that surgery. Literally, most of my breast mass was removed because there were lumps. There were some huge lumps that grew with me as I was going through puberty. So they were removed years ago. I always felt self-conscious about it. When I was able to afford the implants, I went and I got them. At first I liked them. Let's say maybe a year to 2 years into having them, I didn't mind them. But you see, within the last 4 years or so, I was not happy with them anymore. They just make it harder to get dressed sometimes and to purchase pieces. I will insert some photos of what I looked like before these were a part of me, so you guys could see the difference. Man, I look back at some of those photos and I was living my best life, not a care in the world, and now I have to be stressed over them. After having them for 10 years, you should remove them. It's advised that you remove them. So I think that my 10 years is another 4 years or so. I think that after that, or even maybe before then, I may just remove them. And I heard that it's very expensive to remove them and then maybe get like a breast lift. I heard that that is a lot more expensive than just having your implants, but I'm gonna be doing that. Okay, I'm gonna be able to afford it, and that's gonna be it because I don't want them anymore. Yeah. So as you can see, I have a few things up here that I want to pack. I have these bags that I don't think I'm gonna put in here. I think I'm gonna put like heavier pieces and like clothing. I think I'm gonna try to put in here. I'm gonna grab some shoes, anything that has weight to it that is able to go onto the plane. I'm gonna put in here. I'm gonna get like my heavier dresses and pieces because there are some garments that are so heavy. I want to take the dress that I wore for my birthday with me, and that is heavy, so I probably am gonna put that in here as well. I bought a few things. This particular item, I always needed it, and this is a wireless microphone, guys. I've been talking to you guys without a mic for a long time. I have a DJI, and it didn't come with a mic because it was an exchange from my previous DJI that stopped working. So Best Buy gave me the upgraded version, which is what everyone else is using, the Osmo. But that's the Pocket 3, and the one I had was the Pocket 2, and that mic does not work with the current version, which is an issue in and of itself, but it's what it is. So I have a mic that cannot be used with any of my cameras. It's just sitting there. And then the camera I'm using right now, which is my Canon EOS 90D, my favorite camera, also needed a mic. I don't think I can use this with DJI. I feel like the DJI is not compatible with a lot of things, but we will see. I will test it and see if it will work with it, but they have their own adapters and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to have this set up maybe today or tomorrow. Amazon just delivered it, and I thought I'd share with you guys. When I was looking for a mic, I checked online, and this wireless mic had like some of the best reviews. So weird. They don't even have like the full name on the box. It's weird. Then I also got another SD card. I'll probably just use that while I'm in Barbados. I'm also being sponsored by Tessan for this video. They sent me their travel adapter. Seriously, if you travel even just once a year, this is a must-have. I wish I had something like this for so many places that I've gone in the past. From Dubai to the Maldives to London to Paris. Like, this works with over 150 countries, including the UK, Europe, Asia, and yes, of course, Barbados. All I have to do is slide out the plug I need and I'm good to go. No scrambling at the airport or trying to find a local plug last minute. If you travel a lot, you've probably been there and it's not fun. This little thing is so powerful. It has 2 USB-C ports and 2 USB-A ports. I can charge my phone, my iPad, my camera, and even my power bank all at once. That means fewer bulky chargers in my bag and less stress trying to find multiple outlets in a hotel room. It is compact, lightweight, and it fits right in my tech pouch. Plus it has built-in safety features like surge protection and a dual fuse system, which gives me a little peace of mind when I'm charging overnight. Some of the great features include GAN fast charging, perfect for places with limited plug sockets. It cuts power supply when the current exceeds 10A to protect your devices. It is small, lightweight, and a great travel companion to save you space for your luggage. Starting from 2025, Tessan has joined with One Tree Planted, a globally renowned environmental protection organization, to launch an environmental protection project, Charging the Future. This program aims to connect environmental protection with our lifestyles. Tessan donates a tree for every product sold. If you're planning any international travel, whether it's for a beach escape like me or something more adventurous, definitely grab one of these. It will make travel so much smoother. It is now probably around 7 p.m. Today I finally got around to dyeing these 2 extra pieces that I wanted to dye. You all really enjoyed the whole concept of dyeing. Even though I mentioned it in the YouTube video that I showed, I feel like the shorts got so much love. Like, me creating a shorts of that process was more receptive than me adding it or inserting it into the YouTube video. So today I filmed it to insert into this vlog that I'll be wrapping up today, and I may make another shorts or may not, I don't know. It all depends on how the content comes out. I'm dyeing 2 items this time. One is a blazer that I purchased from H&M eons ago, and the other is a white button-down linen. I've been buying a lot of my button-ups from That's Office because I find that they are very reasonably priced and of high quality. So I've been shopping Saks Office mostly for my white button downs. And because the blazer was not fully white and it was like a beige color, the yellow added to that made that like a light brown, or maybe even like a camel. I don't even know. When I wash and hang those out, then it will give me the true color. The shorts, someone said that the pants didn't look like the same pants. When you dye something, the fabric changes. It feels different and it appears different because color or dye can change the texture of a piece. So please bear that in mind. I would never ever come on here and lie about a process. It's just not something I would do. Someone else may, but not this girl. Okay, so nope, it's the same pants. I absolutely loved it when it was in that white or off-white, and I love it even more now that it's yellow. And yellow is One of my favorite colors, yellow and green. I almost feel like that blazer would have looked better if I tried to dye it in pink than the yellow. But I think it might be too late to try to dye it in pink. I don't know what would happen if I try to do that now. This Camino is a Amazon buy. I really like the print. It's a very tropical, vibrant color. I have robes and kimonos that I will wear in the summer, and then I have some that I'll wear in the winter and the fall. So this one I usually put away during the winter and the fall seasons, and then I'll bring it out closer to the spring and the summer because it gives summer vibes. And it's so comfy and it's so beautiful. I absolutely love this. I probably paid like $20 for it. I believe I can find the link to this, and if I do, I will try to have it in the description box for you guys. Don't forget, if I ever forget to link something, because there's so many items that I will show you, always send me a reminder, leave a comment, and I will do my best to get you that link, and then I will make sure to add it in the description. Once again, thank you all so much for joining me on another Glow Diaries. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one, but until then, continue to take great care of yourself and your loved ones. Mwah. Bye for now. Hey guys, good morning. I just wrapped up a 30 minutes walk, and guys, I used my 15-pound weights for 30 minutes. Good golly, my arms are so sore. My abs feel stronger.
Feels like the first time. Throw away all my pride. Don't wanna say I love you first, but holding it in just might make me burst. Love in the open, daydreaming, hoping, melting in our make-believe new worlds. Whispering winds bring the remembrance that you're my girl. No shame, no games. I wanna fall in love, fall in love. I'll be your savage, I'll be your baddest bitch. Or do you like sweet caramel honey dipped? I'm yours till the beat flips. Don't let it slip. Give up my power. Yes, afraid to lose each other. Counting the hours till I see you again. Could you be life, lover, and best friend? Waiting for text back, wondering where you at, or who could you be with? No, I'm not possessive, but you're mine. Okay, I'ma let you live, no shame, no shame, no game.
Hey guys, I wanted to share the results of these two pieces that I just dyed. I don't want to say that they were a fail, but they were a fail. I think I needed more dye, or maybe I rinsed them out too much. I don't know, something went wrong, because the last two things I dyed were perfect. There wasn't a problem at all. So I'm going to show you guys the blazer. It's close to the butter yellow, but a little darker, right? I tried to steam it out a bit, but because I know it's not where I want it to be, I didn't bother. I started to and then I stopped. So excuse the wrinkles. I didn't steam the button down because that looks even worse than this one. It doesn't have as many blotches as the button down shirt. Thinking about filming landscape for a vlog. I have to go all the way back here for you guys to see just this part of me. So yeah, this is what it looks like. The part that I was trying to cover up didn't quite get covered up anyway. So where is it? There is a stain right here and you can still see it. So that's one stain, but then there's this mark in the back that I thought the dye would take care of, but I can still see it. It's not as, yeah, it's still very obvious. I may not be able to save the blazer unless I go super dark and purchase brown. I'll try one more time. The dye cost about $6, I think. It's not a whole lot, so it's worth me trying it one more time and using the brown. One of the things I made an error with is the fabric is not what I thought it was. I don't know why I'm out here guessing the type of fabric and it tells you on the inside. This is actually polyester. Any type of synthetic fabric has a different process for dyeing. So I'm going to make sure I follow the process for dyeing a synthetic fabric when I do this over. I really like the way this fits me. I had picked this up in a size 8. Don't know where that mark in the back came from. It's almost like I was sitting on something that was stuck to it. That's how it looks like. So again, I did not press this out, so don't come for me, guys. All right, linen wrinkles if you don't press it, and even when you press it, it still wrinkles. So I love the color, but unfortunately it's very blotchy, and some of you might actually not mind it so much. And this is a size large and it's a men's button down. If I come closer, I don't know if you can pick it up. It's not really obvious, and maybe because it's wrinkled you can't really see, but there's different shades of yellow. There's lighter, then there's darker shades. I don't mind it. Actually, it looks like it was meant to be gradient, different shades of yellow. Right. I think I may still try to dye it more even, but in the meantime I'm going to wear it as is. Once I get it steamed, it's going to look nice and crisp, and it should be a vibe. Today I did my workout class this morning. I went for a walk, came back, did my workout, and then did some cleaning up, and I spent the rest of the morning editing a little bit. And then I also have this pattern for a dress that I'm hoping to make. So I used to, and I can still do my own patterns, which I do from time to time, but I find it much less work if I can get the pattern and then cut it out and do the garment, because when I have to sit and measure, and it's just a lot, y'all. So patterns are just an easier way to get to the end result. I have a lot of fabric that I need to use, and in preparation for my trip I was thinking I should just make something to wear while I'm there. So I'm hoping I can get it done, guys. I don't know if I'll have enough time. Crossing my fingers, because I only got about 4 or 5 days to get this done. I'll show you guys what the pattern looks like, but basically it comes as a PDF. You have to print it out. Why am I so far to you guys? The pattern comes as a PDF and you have to print it. This one had 51 pages and I had to stick all of the pieces together because it would connect all of the parts of the pattern. And if I didn't do that, it would be confusing as to what goes where. So I had to take some time. It was like putting together a puzzle. And I took some tape, some scotch tape, and taped it all together. And now I have to go cut it out. When I'm finished cutting that out, I think I'll leave it until tomorrow to cut out the actual dress. And I could also go with making a skirt and a top. I'm not sure yet, but it's the type of dress it is. It's very easy for me to create a skirt and a top or just the dress. Actually, let me show you guys what the dress looks like. So we have this little booklet. This is also as a PDF that was printed out, and this is what the dress should look like when it's done. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this dress. I might be able to actually insert better photos for you. Very excited to get this done. I have fabric galore and I have to decide which one I'm going to go with. The way this is made, I can make this a top and then the bottom. So basically, this is the bodice, and I can stop it right there and leave it with a zipper, and then I could do the separate piece as a skirt, which has like the tear, and then it has all of these gathers and it's flowy. And I love a bow, and I love a strap that ties and flows. I was about to leave. How rude. I didn't tell you guys what I'm wearing. So this dress is very old, and I got this from a brand called Choosy. Guys, if you only know how many old pieces I have that I've been pulling and wearing recently. But this is a very light fabric. It's a slip dress from this silky fabric, but the fabric is super light and you can see through it. So I prefer to wear this at home. I have worn it out, but I do prefer to wear this at home, or I could actually wear this in the Caribbean as like a cover up for when I'm going to the beach or something, and it's very light and airy. So it's a beautiful dress, but I've been wearing it at home, and I can still wear it out. But it's such an easy house dress, and I love that. And I like to look put together when I'm at home. I find that my style is changing. I'm paying more attention to how I present myself even when I'm home. I want to make sure that I am looking good, not just for others but for myself. I want to look in the mirror and just feel good when I see myself. I want to smile and like, you are so gorgeous. That's what I want to feel when I see myself in the mirror. So I have also applied a light makeup, and I'm using the Kapori setting spray. I love this so much because it gives my face a soft glow. So it doesn't make your face look like super oily, but you can tell that I have a glow to my face. And then there's the Kapori Sun Glaze Sheer Body Mist, which I'm currently wearing on my arms and on my décolletage, and I spray a little bit on my back. It's better to get someone to put it on your back for you, but so good. It dries. It may look like it's like going to rub off, but you will literally have to take your hands and like wipe it off. I spray and I leave it and I let it soak into my skin. And then I have beautiful glowy sun-kissed skin. It does have like a little particles in it that gives you like a hint of color, so I love that as well. Both of them do. These are my summer must-haves, my vacation must-haves. I am obsessed, and you can see that I've been using them. Okay, and I bought these when I was going to St. Lucia, and they've been used. I haven't used them in a long time, but again, I'm cleaning out my dressing room. Guys, I finally got my room back this week. I've had guests constantly. Basically, I finally got my room back to myself, and I'm trying to get her back to where I want her to be, and I pray that I can finally give you guys a review. I got people who see my photos that I post on Instagram. They're constantly saying, "Chloe, you gotta give us the dressing room review. You gotta tell us all of the things that you purchased to make it looks really beautiful in my opinion." And I unfortunately may not find a before photo, because when I started to do it, it turned out to be more than I had anticipated I was going to do. I wasn't planning to do that entire closet over. Well, it's a closet now, but wasn't planning to do that entire room over. It was just something that naturally became what it is right now, so I never filmed the full process. There is something that I haven't done in a long time on my videos, and that is introduce myself and find out more about you guys. I've always been having newer audience, newer supporters, but recently I feel like there was an influx, and I think that some of that influx has a lot to do with the recent video that I posted
as well as the shorts. I've been trying to be more consistent with posting shorts, and I want to make my shorts interesting, and I want to make them informative, like I'm sharing something that I feel you guys can take away. So I'm working hard on getting my shorts, more shorts, at least once a week out, and that's something that I struggle with because I'm forever editing, and that's adding one more thing to edit. But I thank you guys for joining me. I love that you guys have found something relatable with my content, and I want to welcome you. My name is GloreeB. For those of you who are new, I am from Barbados. I am 54 years old, and I currently live in New York, Brooklyn to be exact. So if you can share a little bit about yourself, that would be super. Maybe your name and your age and where you're from, or both where you're from and where you reside, because a lot of us are expats. A lot of us are from somewhere else, born somewhere else, but living in a different place. It could be even a different state, even if you're someone who lives in the US and you maybe you were born in New York and you now live in Atlanta. You know, that kind of information will help me to get to know more about you. Alright guys, let me go put these down, go cut out that pattern, and I will see you guys tomorrow.